For us, the containerised high pressure refuelling unit is our headline product. It's the product that we're going to use so that the company can enter the market with its electrolyzers and hydrogen storage system. Being the fuel supplier is the key positioning of the company. So we're less interested in the burning of the fuel, the motive power. We're much more interested in supplying the fuel and the flexible fuel infrastructure.
Refueling with hydrogen is very simple. There's a standard hydrogen refueling nozzle, which is very similar to a petrol or diesel nozzle. You insert it into the vehicle, it'll go on the screen, and it'll do the whole job for you. In about 2 or 3 minutes, we can get around 100 or 200 miles worth of fuel into a vehicle.
Now our plan is to take that high pressure refueling unit and to mobilise it. Put it in a container so that it can be transported to wherever high pressure green hydrogen is used. So you could put it down where you needed hydrogen for an industrial process or for refuelling a fleet of vehicles.
The beauty of that is that the works necessary for installation are minimised. You can put the unit down, connect it to water and electricity, and you can generate hydrogen straight away. Inside there's a number of key pieces of apparatus. The first is an electrolyser, and that needs to be connected to water and electricity. And what it does is to separate that water into hydrogen and oxygen gases. The hydrogen gas is stored in pressure vessels. Then we have the dispensing end, which is designed to deliver hydrogen into the particular application. It's very flexible, it's modular, so if you want to generate hydrogen at a faster rate, you put more electrolyzers in there. If you want to store hydrogen for longer, then you put more pressure vessels inside. It's entirely down to the application.
What impresses us most about the ITM power refueling system is that you can have them in the home for the smaller cars, and in our case we're looking at fleet sales and vans, and their larger systems are perfect for that application. Any business out there thinking of moving towards a more green vehicle fleet, I think this hydrogen solution's perfect because you can manufacture your fuel on site. You don't have to drag it all over the country first. If you're running a fleet, for example, you could refuel your vehicles every night, and you plan your duty cycle of the vehicles around your refueling. Hydrogen tanks are quite large items, but what we've done is store everything, the entire system, under the floor, so we haven't compromised the load space of the vehicle at all. I'd like to see the relationship between ITM and Revolve working in the future by Revolve supplying vehicles perhaps to fleet managers, and then ITM supplying the fuel system on site. The potential for this sort of partnership moving forward, I see, is quite large. Even in the United Kingdom alone, there are plenty of huge fleets.
There are two infrastructures that need to come together. One is the supply of renewable energy that's going to be used to produce the hydrogen and the electricity grid, and the other is the logistics of how you refuel the vehicles. And we need to make those two overlap. And our solution is a very low-cost, flexible solution. So because we can make both stationary and containerised transportable refueling units, we can make those two infrastructures come together. So it's the flexibility of our offering that's important.